Welcome to the DKHizouse. You know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHizouse. That's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. And on cheating, because I do talk about relationships and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, do what you want with it. Feel how you want to feel about it. Yeah, that part. Exactly. Me personally, I have never cheated on anyone, nor do I care to be cheated on. But um I don't even know if I've ever been cheated on, to be honest. But I'm the person, like, if I'm just not happy, that's why I'm leaving. I'm not looking through no phones, none of that. Like, if I'm feeling uncomfortable, feel like I gotta question you, then I would rather just leave the situation. And that's just me, period. But I feel like there are people out there who do cheat, feel that it's very necessary to cheat, comfortable to cheat. And it's just me talking about them. If they feel like that's what they gotta do to get through life, I'm not here to judge them. I don't have no heaven or hell to put these people in. I just pray for their healing, their grace, their sanity, and that they find what they're looking for, basically. Because a lot of times the person that's being cheated on is going to feel away. They're going to feel like, oh, they're cheating because I did this, or they're cheating because I'm not this, or I could be more like this, when in fact cheating has nothing to do with the person being cheated on at all. So that's where my stance is on cheating. I just want people to know that if you're being cheated on, take yourself out the situation and look at the person that's doing the cheating. Because first of all, a person in an average regular day relationship um conversation would either let you know that they're cheating and let you decide if you want to deal with it or not, even though some people are scared for that. But I'd rather a person tell me that they're not going to guarantee they're going to be faithful or not than not tell me, or just don't tell me and just treat me with respect and I don't have to find out. But if you tell me, especially after you've done it or thinking about doing it, then I can respect you a lot more and go from there. Where I don't respect is when people do it underhandedly and then you just happen to find out. Because if that happens, you're putting your partner in jeopardy of contracting something, having an outside baby in the relationship and extra responsibilities that you may or may not want to deal with. And so that's my issue with the cheating part. And it's the fact that all they really just had to do was let you know, like, look, I'm not being satisfied this area. But now if they done told you and told you and told you and nothing's being done, I kind of don't blame the person for cheating too much. It's because you know what it was. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not able to do that, I don't feel like they need to be dissatisfied. Yeah, they can break up with you, move on, but then they're going to have to risk hurting your feelings, making you feel inadequate or unloved, this and this and that. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes people just want to be with the man they're with. Like, just say you have a house together, you have a family together, you have kids together, and you're still treating them respectfully. That some people just don't care. Like me, I feel like it would depend on the situation. If I'm getting taken care of, if you're making me feel special, if you make me feel like I'm top of the world, we have everything in life that we could want, you're a provider, the man of my dreams, I'm not fit to go behind your back to see if you're cheating or not. I'm just not going to do it. Now, somebody comes to me with that situation, the conversation is going to come up and hopefully you'll be real and truthful to me. You know what I'm saying? But what I look at is, like I said, the cheating is not the person. It has nothing to do with me. So I'm going to wonder how that person is treating me. Is this person talking to me disrespectfully? Is this person running my blood pressure up? Are we always arguing? Are we always fighting? Is this person acting like they're unhappy? Or are they making me unhappy? That's what I'm going to look at. That's going to determine if I'm going to move away from the relationship. But if this person is everything that I'm dreaming about, everything in my dreams, then I'm not going to necessarily move away. Okay. Just because, like I said, cheating has nothing to do with me. So I'm not going to cheat because a person is wanting to spread their love out and about, this and that. Like, yeah, I may be have a feeling about it and I may be uncomfortable about it, but at the same time, it's like it has nothing to do with me. I will break up with a person, especially now in my life, because they're treating me disrespectfully, or I feel disrespected in a relationship. Those are the reasons why I'm gonna leave. Like, I feel like you don't want to be around me. I feel like I annoy you. I feel like you're not a provider. You're not a man to me in my relationship. You're making my house unhappy. That's the reason why I'm going to leave. And I would say also, if you don't have kids, I would feel more freer to leave if I wanted to. But if you have a family, a foundation, I would definitely look at those things first as far as your happiness value, opposed to if you choose to leave or not. Because, like I said, diseases and all this other stuff, some people don't have time for that. Most people don't have time. I really don't have time for it. But like I'm saying, that person cheating has nothing to do with me. Just like a person's addiction has nothing to do with me. Just like a person's emotions and feelings towards me about life have nothing to do with me. So if they're feeling that it's okay to cheat, if they're feeling that they need to cheat, I'm gonna wonder, like, whoa, why does this person feel this way? Why do they feel like they're not satisfied, or why do they feel like they need to go outside of our marriage or our relationship to be satisfied? Is there something that I can do more? Like, I feel like that's just a mature conversation. Because I found out a lot of men cheat because of ego, and then women probably the same. Like, they just don't feel valued, they feel disrespected, they don't feel like a man in the relationship or a woman in the relationship. So some of those things can be fixed. But do I feel like a person needs to be cheating? No. Now, if it's happening over and over and over and over and over again, then that can just very much mean that somebody is being sexually fulfilled or emotionally fulfilled. And that's a conversation that they need to have with their partner and see if you can feel them sexually and emotionally. Because if not, they're going to keep wanting that. Okay. But all it is sex. But if they are constantly dealing with each other, then it becomes more of a situation. They're like, what are they getting from this? Are they like enjoying the conversation? Are they enjoying the time? Maybe that person caresses them in a way they like, or talks to them in a manner that they like. And that's the root of the issue. Because if you're not doing that and the other person is doing it, then that's the issue. Let's say that they do a act in the bedroom that you just refuse to do. Okay. So at the end of the day, cheating is just fulfilling a need that the person doesn't have with you. Just like some people wish they could build a man. They find this that they like in one person, or build a woman, but they don't like this in them. They like this in them, but they don't like this in them. So with that just makes them feel like they want to get it somewhere else, but they don't want to lose you either. So they commit to you. They decide to be with you. They start to have a relationship with you. Okay. But just always remember that cheating has nothing to do with you. Okay. Who they choose to stick and receive from has nothing to do with you. Okay. And a lot of times it makes me feel sad for that person who wants to cheat, because it's like, wow, you would risk your family. You would risk your livelihood to satisfy your pleasure. Or you don't even feel comfortable enough with me to have a conversation on getting your needs met, so I can make sure I'm getting your needs met, so we can be adults about this in a safe, productive way to where both of us will be happy, satisfied. So a lot of times marriage may not be the answer for some people. So if a person is saying, I don't want to be married, maybe there's a reason. Maybe they know deep down that they're not ready fully to commit to one person, one thing. But a lot of times people just get married because of societal views, reputation, or they're scared of you losing you, because they know if you don't marry them, you're going to be out the door. But in reality, a person may just be having their own things that they're working out, their own things going on. But at the end of the day, a marriage is not going to make somebody compatible with you. Someone cheating on you is not going to determine if somebody's compatible with you. It's the way you feel in your personal relationship. Are your needs being satisfied? Are they being met? Have you met your best friend? Is it someone you can see your rest of your spending your life with? Do they complete you? Do they making you happy? That's what a person needs to think about when it comes to, should we stay in this relationship, make it work out, keep working this through. Because just because you're in a marriage don't mean you just grow up overnight. Just because you have a baby doesn't mean you just grow up overnight. Because a lot of times you're still learning. You're still learning, you're still growing, you're still evolving. And so you are going to face obstacles and challenges inside their marriage. But some people are not mature enough to later on in life. I know for me, like my 20s flew past me and I was like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you also got to look at the age of a person, the mental capability and understanding of a person. But did I want people to cheat on me? No, absolutely not. But am I going to get in my feelings about it? No, just because of the fact, like I said, it has nothing to do with me. Okay. Just like if I'm in a relationship with somebody and I choose to hurt their feeling, break their heart, go cheat on somebody, it has nothing to do with that person. It has everything to do with me. So when I say about relationships cheating, try to stick it out, that's what I'm referring to. Not that I'm condoning the behavior per se, but it's just that I'm aware that people are still growing, people are still healing, people are still evolving. And every day I continually learn something about myself. I keep continually learn something about life. And had I known these things prior, I would have made different decisions, made different choices. And so all I'm saying is, I don't condemn a person for being human. I don't want to condemn a person for growing, evolving, healing, finding himself. So I'm gonna stick beside them as long as my needs are being met. Okay. I'm not gonna judge their sexual life, their sexual appetite. Okay. I'm not gonna dig into it either. And the person who brings to me this news is like, why are they trying to hurt what I have? What is they're gonna get from bringing me this information? But at the end of the day, you still gotta assess it, you still gotta address it, but you move forward. And if you being disrespectful, dip. But just as in general, not as this little moment. If you're being loved, appreciate it overall, then deal with that, move accordingly. And that's just my opinion on cheating, and that's that on that. So judge based on overall, not one act, a moment in time, or person's discretions. Hopefully that made sense to you. If not, definitely replay this back as many times as you can to get an understanding of what's going on. And I appreciate you for stopping by for sure. But one last thing, at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you, what's in your heart. If it's something you can't deal with, then don't deal with it. If it's something that you feel like you can, deal with it. Everybody's on different levels of evolution, their life, patience levels. Like everybody's different. So don't feel like you have to stay with somebody and you are unhappy and it makes you cringe. Because at the end of the day, they're just hurting yourself. But all I'm saying is everybody's human, and when you're judging the situation, think accordingly. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at the His House for your last tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.